Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 130 bum 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 of Motorsport Manager here. Simon from Higher Plane Games as always. So our car is a wonderful third, driver's a fourth, headquarters third, and this one is going to be an interesting one for me because our HQ should have a factory hit level 4, which is fabulous. I hate doing these. Johnny Navarro's agent has been telling me that you're interested in him. Are you good? You're not terrible, but you're not really what we're interested in. I didn't want his morale to go up though. Dang it. We've got some new pit crew ready. Yes, it does look like we have. We've got a few spaces there. I need to... When we've got a bit more dosh to play with, I want that M Terraz in our car. So the first big thing that I want here then is for us to go immediately to our car and to start designing this new part. So the big thing here for me is we can have a legendary gearbox because we can now afford it. So immediately I'm going 20% acceleration to 30 points acceleration. Then I kind of do a for the great. Not really sure about that. But we are definitely having the 50% acceleration here. Oh. Ooh. That could be juicy. We could have two, you know. What do I want to do? I think I'd rather have that. But then it's only a push of... I hate this sometimes. Alright, I'd rather have the gearbox at the moment does 100% during plus 100 during the race because we aren't qualifying, so that's why that makes sense. I guess for me it's then a does that carry over unless I do that, and if that does that I'd rather do that because then it just makes everything so much better for next year, and I'd rather do that so that it gives me the advantage for next year. Actually, does that make sense? It's got to be now. Oh, council. What haven't I done? Yeah, we'll go with that, obviously. Yeah, because that's during the race. Oh, I wonder. No, let's stay with all of those. That's fine. Having no red zone would be amazing, to be fair. I think. Although that costs an awful lot extra. Could I not just do that? Plus 100 during the race, that would be amazing. Yes, please. Yes, please. I think that would probably be better than the red zone, because it's not very often that we hit the red zone. Do it. Oh my god. It is done. Okay, right, let's push on. Sorry about that. Car repair is complete. That is nice. Oh, Wally Clark-Smith is considering retiring. Okay, fair enough. Right, what's our car looking like and what do we need to do with it? So we've got... What have we got going on in here, to be honest? We've got plenty going on in terms of that. Nothing looking too manky, it must be said. So let's kind of be bold. Let's go for that for the time being, because we've got 17 days to play with. I'd rather push these improvements through as best as possible, because I think we're going to have a bit of a run through. So here's our upgraded factory. What have we got? Dum da dum. Yes. So our factory is the 4th best now. What does that mean? It means, look at that. Okay. And look, 3 days before the race, 1 hour after the race. Go nuts. Go nuts. We can have all of these sorted. Oh, this is great. Okay, let's take a look at our new sponsors. Oh, first place. Well, I never go for the first place, do I? So I'd rather take the million. Because that's a 6th and a 1st and a 13th, which makes sense to me. That does make sense to me. Indeed, it does. Yes. Okay, let's push on for a few days. What was all that about? We seem to have stopped. No particular reason. How's we all doing here? Oh, it's all looking good. It's looking good. Esteban is feeling better. That's good as well. And there we go. We've got 40 staff allocated. That's why that's amazing. Right. Is there anything else that we needed to sort out? So we can still put in that front wing. That front wing, that gearbox. And that suspension, I guess, as well. And while we're at it, let's take advantage. Just do a 2020 for a few days. Right, so that's all good. Not bad at all. Hi Simon. Pleasure to give it. Yeah. Okay, let's get the junior stuff out the way now. Looking good. Thornton E-Spirit. Spirits of the past. Not too bad down there. Okay, let's continue on. Promotion bonus to be implemented from next season. Ooh, that would be interesting, because that would get them off to a right good start. So we aren't going to be ready with the new super duper gearbox until the end. Basically, this race is completed and done, which is fine. Interesting. Okay. This is so good, having 40 staff. It also makes me then think that during the off season, when we get our payments, I know we don't have a test track, and I don't really care too much about it, because it's all around unlocking what we can do with the engine. But it's about then unlocking the next levels of some of these other things, because look, we don't have the legendary rear wing because of the simulator, or the front wing because of the tunnel. The brakes is the other one that we're stuck with. So also the shortest time to improve something as well, so that's good. Cool, right. Schwingapore, anyone? So again, don't think we do particularly well around here. Well, mind you, it's not really our thing, is it? This one. Historically, I don't think we've done particularly great round here. But let's see how we get on. I shall not judge. And the repairing and improving of stuff, I think, will be quite interesting now that we've got the 40 members of staff to play with, as opposed to the 30, because we can kind of squeeze through a few new things much better, I think. We don't have to focus so much on reliability, go for performance and then get that reliability back with that extra 29. Ooh, okay. Let's try that. Ooh, should we try another one? Aha. Better. Now, high tyre wear. Again, it's for me, it's just always about going for the harder tyre compound this year, because of how I play it in terms of leapfrogging cars at a later point. We're going to have to look at being more aggressive next season, though. We gotta. Okay, there we go, my lovely people. Fly, my minions. And thank you, Volkov, for paying for the privilege. Positive. Aerofoil's fantastic. Just about centre. Big gap. And look at the tyre temperature steaming up again. As it always does around a street circuit, must be said. Nice. 97%. Oh, I'll have that. Yeah, I want the mediums out there again, please. What's the problem here? This is... It's still good, though. I just want it to be more. I feel like it's got to be the short so that it can make it better. I'll send you out for a couple. And we'll know if this bug is up another way. Thing seems just right. Yeah, cool. Like that. And we're level 3 for everything. And Cracky is over. Dum 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 dum. Yes, as you can clearly see here, we are not, I repeat, not anywhere near on the pace. So we're going to have to fuel and strategy our asses out of this one, I think. Well, to be fair, actually now looking at the tyres, that's made me feel a little bit better, but only a little. Okay, we'll dry throughout 56 laps. I don't want those tyres, I want those. Because this is going to be yet another one where we're going to have to play about. With the tyre temperatures. And we'll probably push for like a lap and that will be it. So softs, and then immediately look. It's always around the Zoe Sharp era where everyone's like, back on. Oh, hello De Graaf. Doing something very different there. Okay. I like it. We're going to do the old savey fuel and continue chopping around at the back. Ooh, who is that that's gone off? Floridi. Who's in... Oh, no. We'll drink water's through. Good. Zero. Careful. Into 18. Wow. Less than fun. 19. Alright, Lily, up the order. Looking good. 0 last. This could be how this race goes, I think. Oh, Spencer's in trouble. He's cut a corner. Nice. That'll ruin his championship lead advantage, surely. So I know we're not going to be quick round here at all. De Graaf, I think it's going to be a meaningless battle. Yep. And there's going to be Spence going through with his penalty. Oh, he gets past De Graaf as well, interestingly. Not terrible, you know. This is going to be about keeping the tyres nice rather than doing much else. So I don't mind that we slip to the back, because this is about longevity again. And it doesn't really matter too much because we're kind of third in the constructors regardless what happens, so we can plod around at the back. What a weird formula of racing this would be if, like, just being at the back all the time and then just going, haha, save fuel, and then leapfrogged everyone in the pit stop was just like a genuine thing all the time. I've lost a lot though. Woodford's been in the pits and he's nearly up to the back of us again. Bars in. This racetrack does not normally favour us very well, so I don't mind just chugging along and making the most out of the tyres that we have. Ribeiro. We'll do that because we're going to need to pit again, aren't we? Put in 10 again. Just the wrong side of everything. We're not like terribly off the pace. It's just this isn't going to be a track that lends itself to overtaking, nor really control. So again, as soon as we're catching up onto the back of people, screw it. Let's save the fuel. Just as we are saving the tyres, I don't think this has quite worked out well for us this time round. We might scrape back up into the points again, Jeremy Woodford in. Jens Bergman. De Graaf in, but for repairs as well, that's helpful. Jens is in. Let's go, 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 go. Push like a hell. The idea here is basically to say screw it to the tyre temperatures, let's just hammer the car round and we can come out from medium tyres essentially. As far as we can. As fast as we can. Now, do we get Ribeiro in now? I quite like him to go onto the softs. Be so tempted to do the super soft, you know, but it's because it hits the 30% mark. Oh, nice. Out in 6th. Get that. Dust Ariana, good stuff. Let's conserve it for a smidge. I don't want this to go nuts. I just want you to save a smidgy bit of fuel, then you can go nuts all the way to the end. Right away. Right, go and go. I might use Massarella's on supers, that'll be why. There's Ribeiro. Not really closing, is he? If anything. Trouble. Okay, is the graph going to need to hit? I think we'll be alright on your last actually. Becker runs wide, doesn't matter. Made it. Ribeiro is well clear of Cruz. We are fine. There we go, 6th and 8th. Well, that was better than I thought he was going to get, so I'm glad that we got the actual sponsorship goal. We lose about 20 seconds in that first stint and then 20 seconds in the rest of the race, which kind of makes me think maybe sometimes those tyres in the first stint should be more aggressive. I don't know. I just feel like we need to have a car that is so much better to be able to overtake. Yeah, I was going to say drive-through penalty for Spence, that's why he was 2nd. No other dramas. Who got in the points? Panther in there for Zoe Sharp, that was well needed, because that helps them battle with Catano. Rosato Corsa in, Ebony Tyler grabbed the final point there. So let's put Kotso there just ahead of Ebony in the battle for 7th. And Windsor stay ahead of Panther by a point. Interesting. Okay. Well, hopefully we'll have our lovely new gearbox for when we get back for next round, and we'll see how that gets on. Thank you so much for watching. You guys all take care. We'll just wait for the driver stats to ping up, and then we're good. Chairman's still happy. Ribeiro not improving. Lily is though. Ooh, we're not quite making the same amount of money as I'd like, but that will do nicely. Catch you next time. Bye for now. This channel is just one of my many projects that cover games, music and film. If you enjoy any of these and would consider supporting me to develop further in the future, you can do so by visiting patreon.com/
youtube.com/Satorimon. Thank you for your time and for watching the video.